Well, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Man to Man. These last two episodes kind of have a connection. So last episode we talked about, what did we talk about? We talked about
Ancient Egypt.
Ancient Egypt, and we kind of delved,
And their wonders.
and their wonders, yeah. And then we kind of delved into civilization and Homo sapiens and all that. So it's a little bit of a continuation on that. We just thought it'd be, I think this will pique people's interests. You know, I mean, obviously there's already this information outside in the world right now, but you know, maybe our viewers haven't seen it. And obviously, if we get anything wrong, let us know, because I'm not a
We're
historian.
anthropologists.
I'm not a historian. I don't know what an anthropologist.
Like ancient history.
Anthropologist,
Yeah.
ancient history. Okay, yeah. Cool. Is there anything you want to add?
Let's get straight into it, bro.
Okay. Well, I mean, we kind of just wanted to start off with, okay, you have heard the name before, Graham Hancock. If you haven't, he's a professor. I'm pretty sure he's a professor, right?
Professor, journalist.
Yeah,
one of those
journalist.
type of people.
He's had a couple of documentaries on Netflix. And he kind of got me into this rabbit hole, actually, if you think about it.
And then he got me into the rabbit hole.
Yeah. So Graham Hancock has a theory that humans are a species of amnesia, and then there's a lost civilization before the very first recorded history of first recorded history, so written down. So little what do you call it? What do you call it? A little flashback to Homo sapiens before the recorded history. So about 10 to 12,000 years ago, there was a cataclysm called the Younger Dryas, which was essentially like an ice age and covered like 40 to 50% of Earth. And about 4 to 6,000 years after that, we have first recorded history, which comes out of Sumer, essentially.
Which is the Mesopotamian civilization.
Mesopotamian civilization, that's correct. And
Do I get a sticker for that, bro?
Huh?
Do I get a sticker for that?
Are you gonna what for it?
A sticker for that, right?
Yeah, you got a sticker for that, bro.
Yeah.
You got a gold medal, bro. Which and the first city was I don't know how to
Uruk.
pronounce this. So if you guys know how to pronounce this, let me know. Uruk.
I don't know about that. That was a leap a little bit.
I know, bro. You know me, bro.
I was just like, Uruk.
Have to be authentic. So that's now modern day Syria and Iraq.
Yeah. Just that region. I might not be so right. Just that region around the Tigris River.
The Tigris. Is it Tigris River or Tigris?
Let's say Tigris because it probably sounds better, right?
Yeah.
Tigris River.
You know, the word Uruk kind of reminds me of Lord of the Rings because all the orcs are called Uruk.
Yeah.
So maybe...
See, they've been influencing people even 6,000 years down the road.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. There's something...
Lord of the Rings came out in 2000, right? Yeah, so 6,000 years,
yeah.
bro.
I'm telling you, there's something that's missing, bro. Something that's missing. You know what I mean? Like, we'll delve into this, and you guys find this interesting. I found this interesting when I first.
I mean, if you guys found ancient Egypt interesting, right, and you see how the pyramids were built, what they've contributed to modern civilization now, you're gonna be like mind blown with what these guys were doing as well.
Yeah. Do you want to talk a little bit about ancient Sumer?
So. First things first. So obviously the contributions to modern day civilization have been huge, right?
Yeah.
They've given us modern day mathematics.
Yeah, but how was it written? Like what's
cuneiform?
Cuneiform.
You know what you take it because how do you say it?
Cuneiform, I think.
Cuneiform.
I think. But correct me if I'm wrong.
Once again, we're not historians.
Cuneiform.
Cuneiform.
Yeah. Very tough word. Why would you name it cuneiform? Like, can't you just name it like, I don't know,
Jack?
No, that's amazing. You know, like Hindus speak Hindi.
Oh yeah. Mesopotamian.
Why do Sumerians speak write down in cuneiform?
They should just be writing down in Sumer.
Yeah, or like Sumerian.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sumerians speak Sumerian.
Yeah, Sumerians speak Sumerian. Yeah.
But Indians don't speak Indian though.
Yeah, that's true. But Hindus speak Hindi. Punjabi speak, but I mean, all of that kind of just branched out of Hindi anyway, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Most, I don't know.
It's all from one parent. It's one of those
Language.
Indo-Aryan languages, bro. It's
Yeah.
all the same parents. That's why we have same words.
Yeah.
Which is
Everything comes out of Sanskrit.
Yeah, which is
Right?
crazy if you think about it. Like we have same words
Yeah.
from a country which is like a couple thousand k's away
Yeah.
from where we are.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, there's been a lot of what do you call it? Syrian influence. There's
Yeah.
been a lot of Turkish influence. So we kind of have like similar words, right?
It's just that whole
Hindi, Punjabi, like the northern region of India, and like all of
the Middle East.
Iraq, Iran, all those people.
But it's crazy to think it. Like that region has spanned so far,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is the Indus Valley section as well, right? That
Yeah.
we're still finding similarities to the zebra.
Which is crazy to me. Like it's just a melting pot, eh?
Yeah.
Like the Indus Valley civilization was just a melting pot. Anyway, we'll probably discuss that in
Yeah.
a different episode.
Every episode we should just delve into like some ancient civilization, eh?
You think so?
Yeah, I'm like that'd be dope, G.
Yeah,
See
that
what
would
they've
be pretty
contributed to the world, what the marvels they were doing,
Yeah.
how they were doing them,
Yeah.
why they were doing them.
Yeah.
Like there's so much to know.
Because every
Like, why-
civilization
yeah.
has had some sort of massive impact on the world.
I mean, like we've created a technological age.
Yeah.
That's been a massive impact on the world. They created mathematics, you
Yeah.
know, which is the basis of what we do now.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's crazy when you think about it that
we
way,
should
right?
we should definitely do stuff like that.
If Egypt had some great engineering
Yeah.
principles that we still use to this day, the Greeks have, ancient engineering principles that we still use to this day, that I use in my day-to-day life.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see what's going to come out from each sort of age,
Each civilization, eh?
each civilization.
Yeah. That's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Actually a pretty good
You know what I
idea.
mean? We can link all these together, right?
Yeah.
And we'll put Easter eggs in between it. Like, yo, we said something. This relates to something back. You guys go find out what we're relating it
That's
to.
true, yo.
Because
Little
they'll be
Easter
all
egg hunt.
interlinked, though.
Little Easter egg hunt.
Yeah, they'll be all connected, right?
Yeah.
Like the principles that the Egyptians used
Yeah.
come from Mesopotamia.
Yeah.
What the Indians used, the Indus, well, I want to say Indians, but like the Indus Valley people,
Yeah.
the Chinese would use what the Egyptians would use and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Greeks, Romans,
That's true. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I reckon that's a main
they're
idea.
all interlinked, though.
Let us know if you guys would like to, you know.
We're becoming a history channel,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Let us know if you would like us to do a little bit of history.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Come sign us.
Come sign us. Yeah,
Come
boy.
How dope would it be,
Yeah.
right? If it was just two, young men
Yeah,
who are
talking about
Punjabis.
history,
Yeah, and
bro.
we just go around just talking about history and we're making it fun, bro.
Imagine.
Instead of some old white dude saying, and this is where...
Yeah, imagine if we got to go to all of the different countries and learn about properly
That'd
learn
be
about the history.
gangsta
That'd
ass,
be
bro.
mean, bro.
Go out to the locals, because the locals would have stories passed down,
Yeah.
right, from generations.
Yeah,
That's
because
how
not everything's
most-
written down.
Because
Yeah.
that's how most people would have transferred
Communicated.
knowledge.
Yeah. That's how most people
Right, word of mouth.
communicated their stories and everything, all of the principles that they had. But yeah, no. Let's dive back into this. So cuneiform, it's a pretty complex language, which I think is very like if you've seen the tablets, like
How the hell did they decipher that, eh?
yeah, how did anthropologists or historians decipher that stuff? Because there's no reference to it. There's no like how like let's say like Greek people.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reference like you have a Greek person, as a reference to translate Greek into English. Right.
Oh, like you don't have a Mesopotamian person that can tell you how this works. Oh, 'cause they
you
were-
probably. I mean,
Nah, they
there's
would've
no,
wiped out, bro.
there's no Sumerian out here.
but but
Sumerians are Assyrians, right?
Syrians, Assyria, and Iraq
Yeah. So
and Iran are
Assyrians-
probably all the
Assyrians.
same area,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So they're descendants from Sumer.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Don't fight. Don't call us on that. Eh?
I think they are. But yeah, there's like so they dug up all of these tablets. There's like how
But
many?
going back to, like,
30,000 tablets or something.
Whoa, I
There's
don't
like
know that, bro.
30,000 tablets.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
30,000
I know
tablets.
there's a couple main ones, though.
Which has
that
a-
are in the-
There has like 130,000 inscriptions, which are all on display in the British Museum.
I know the main ones are that. I don't know. There's
Yeah.
130,000 of them, bro. But like,
No, there's like 30,000 tablets, but there's
Yeah.
130,000
Inscriptions.
inscriptions on the
30,000 is still a.
30,000 tablets is quite a lot.
Now going back to it, if they could document 30,000 tablets, though, what the fuck could we not document how the pyramids were built? Though? You know what I mean? And this is even previous.
This
in
is
time.
This is pre Pyramid Day.
See, Easter egg right there. That's an Easter egg right
Yeah,
there.
that's pre Pyramid Day.
Yeah.
That's true. That's crazy, eh? But maybe
And they've been preserved so well. The the writing is still there.
yeah.
It's okay, you can see exactly the shapes and how. bro, what's happening out here? Eh?
Yeah.
Sorry, Gary, continue. I just so a bit more conspiracy.
Yeah,
guys,
you're adding more, right? I just want to keep discussing about it, but we haven't find out about it.
Yeah, let's go. Now, go.
Yeah.
Cuneiform. Let's go.
Cuneiform. So British Museum, as I was saying, and so the best thing about it is it's the very first recorded account of history for the human race. Homo
Explain
sapiens.
that for the people that don't know what you're talking about.
So there's like I mean, obviously Homo sapiens have been around for like 300,000 years. Like the very first fossil that was found for Homo sapiens was 300,000 years ago.
Homo sapiens are modern day humans, right?
Homo sapiens is our species, yeah.
Modern day humans, because you have your Homo erectus,
Yeah,
you have your
Homo
Neanderthal,
erectus,
your Neanderthals.
Neanderthals, and all of that. But yeah, Homo sapiens is us, humankind.
Yeah.
So
Modern day humans.
Yeah. So
Modern
Homo
day.
is a genus and sapiens is a species.
When you think modern day humans, we're still modern. Like
We're still modern.
The world is, if the Earth is like 4 billion years old,
Yeah.
and we're 300,000 of it, we're like 1%, not
Yeah,
even
yeah,
less
yeah.
than 1%,
Yeah, we're definitely modern
0.001%
compared to the
extent of the Earth.
yeah
The life cycle
compared to
of
the lifetime of the Earth. Yeah, for sure.
Put it into perspective.
300,000 years ago, and then we have recorded history 6,000 years.
Well, percentage
So
wise,
294,000 years, there's no record.
that's 5%.
That's crazy.
We have 5% of the recorded history,
Yeah.
and the recorded history we have is only because of these tablets
Yeah.
and whatever's been
We know 5% of our history. That's crazy to me. I just said it out loud, and it's crazy to me.
You know how people go, oh, we've only discovered like 10% of the ocean.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, we've only discovered 5% of humans as well. Like, there's
Yeah.
so much that we still haven't done.
We just don't know, and I don't think we will know, unless obviously, there's layers to the Earth, and we like fucking dig down, and then we find shit. But
like physically dig down.
Yeah, because I mean, obviously, there's been
Fossils and sediment gets
fossils
built
and
up.
sediment and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, so that was the first recorded written accounts of history, and it was crazy because on these tablets there's like quantities of beer and barley, so that kind of is indicative of a complex like bartering and like banking system and like a bookkeeping system, which is crazy to me to have that 6,000 years ago, and like out of nowhere. Like before that, they weren't. Like before Sumerians, before Sumerians, were they not like accounting for stuff? You know, what I mean?
True, you're right.
And like, just one race, just magically decides to start accounting for stuff. Like, who ordered that? Like, that person needs a freaking middle, dude.
Yeah, it would be weird to think that one civilization all of a sudden just
Yeah, all of a
kickstarted
sudden,
something.
randomly just starts bookkeeping, starts timekeeping. So the base,
the base 60 unit system.
You were telling me about that, the base 60 unit system.
Yeah.
So 60 seconds, 60 minutes, 24 hours.
Everything's measured in increments of 60.
Yeah.
The radius of a circle.
Yeah.
Sorry, the radius. The radius of a circle is 360 degrees.
360.
It's broken into quadrants of 60.
Yeah.
Like
That's crazy to me. Yeah.
Because they were saying 60 was the sought after number. It was divisible by 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 20. Like everything factorial wise could be done out of that
12.
one number. Right?
Oh, that's crazy.
12.
Yeah. A lot of
Dozens,
That's probably why they use 60.
Yeah, see, it's such a sort, and we still use those principles to this day, bro.
6,000 years later.
Yeah, 6,000 years later. What have we been doing? Like,
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, we've been focusing on technology,
Yeah,
which
true.
we'll go into later. So that's the thing. So so when I was saying how do we decipher this? Like we don't have a reference for this. So how does someone, like, you reckon there's like translation errors? I think
there
there's
has to
probably
be
translation
because then we'd have to be relying on people passing down information, right?
errors. Yeah.
Things would get lost in translation, or it's like Chinese whispers, bro. People would change stuff halfway through,
Yeah.
right? And it comes to us.
Yeah.
So if someone was like, my goat was a male, the next person says, bum, bum, you
Yeah,
end up as saying my lamb was a freaking, my lamb was a kid,
Yeah,
or some shit, right? You know?
You know a goat's offspring is called a kid? That's correct. Did you know that?
That's crazy.
Yeah,
A goat's offspring is good.
It's called a kid. So a baby goat is a kid.
A kid goat.
Just a kid.
A kid.
Yeah.
That's buzzy, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, I just found this out like ages ago. Not ages ago, like 2 months ago.
Damn, so when I call my kid, that does that mean I'm a goat?
Yeah.
Yeah, see now we're talking. Now,
Yeah, that's crazy, eh?
fuck.
Random. This is just a random fact.
Random fact
Just a
of the day,
random
bro. Fun facts. Fun facts who's got it.
Fun facts we got it. So yeah, they introduced the first system of writing, first like legal code you were talking about.
Yeah.
The first societal structure, timekeeping, and they were the first people to use astronomy.
Bro, let's just go by the creating societal structure 6,000 years ago.
That's crazy.
I keep saying this, but we're still using that shit to this day, bro.
Today, yeah.
Right? So obviously so that's the other thing. Before this, we were just hunter-gatherers. That's all we were doing. It doesn't really make sense, right?
Yeah.
All we were doing was hunting. We weren't even doing agriculture. We were just hunting, killing, weaving,
Foraging and stuff, yeah.
and just going to our separate homes
Yeah.
and feeding our children. And
Yeah.
that's it. Like nobody else thought of, let's all band together as a community, create an army, go explore more of the land. Humans are very curious creatures.
There must have been some sort of trigger to let that happen, you know?
Like to go from only being hunter-gatherer
Yeah.
to then going to agriculture,
Yeah.
right? To then now creating cities and
Yeah.
urban sprawls
Which is the first documented city.
Yeah.
Like proper
Uruk.
city, yeah?
in Syria, right?
Yeah.
Syria, that was the actual place for the city. To then create occupations that
Is
we still
Uruk
use.
still called Uruk in Syria?
I think it's called the ancient land of Uruk. That's like the new
Ancient land of Uruk, okay.
Like because you can still see that city there. The city remains is still there.
Yeah.
To have occupations we still use to this day, right? You have your tradesmen, your butchers, your blacksmiths, your whatever, your politicians, your priests,
Yeah.
your warriors, your army, your generals, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that all stemmed from this one civilization that had the thought, let's get this sorted. Like let's band together and actually make something of the world.
So before them,
Nothing.
people just gone about their lives, like you said, hunter-gatherer.
Yeah.
And then out of the blue, people now have occupations.
Yeah.
Someone's a blacksmith, someone's a farmer, someone's
And they all contribute to
someone's a
society,
barber.
bro.
Well, that's crazy to me, bro.
And they all contribute to society for society to grow.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you think was the trigger for them to start planning like this?
I reckon harsh environments.
Why would you say
Like,
that?
because if you're in the ancient human history, right, and they don't have what we have now, right, and you're just like you're out in the open, you're subject to all this weather, all these harsh cataclysmic events,
No, but the cataclysmic event was
like floods, like
4,000 to
floods,
6,000
tornadoes,
years
hurricanes, and all
before
that stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking like floods, hurricanes, like
Yeah.
like weather events, right?
Yeah.
At one point, you think it's probably better to be strength in numbers, right? Because people always go, humans are very sociable creatures.
I mean, it could have just been like animals,
Yeah.
like tigers, lions, killing, right?
Wait, what? Oh, like wild animals will just kill us.
Yeah, wildlife. Yeah,
true.
wildlife. Yeah, just reducing numbers because of wildlife.
Oh, because we're just fighting hand-to-hand combat. Like,
Yeah.
we'd lose. That's a fight we lose 9 out of 10 times.
Did they have weapons?
They must have created spears. If they had warriors and army, they would have created spears.
Yeah.
And like some
What
sort
type of weapons
stick.
would they have had? I don't know. Like, let me search that up. Let me quickly search that up.
I reckon it'd be long
Like
spears,
clubs
right?
and stuff.
Clubs, long
Yeah.
spears. I mean, clubs were around in the Stone Age, which is like millions of years ago. Started millions of years ago, right?
Yeah.
Right up to Mesopotamia, where it kind of ended.
Highly developed arsenal of weapons: spears, axes, maces, swords, projectiles,
Oh, if you think about it, yeah, if they're doing
composite
blacksmithery,
bows.
if they're doing blacksmithery,
Yeah.
blacksmith,
Armor and
they
chariots.
must have you be using hammers and whatnot, bro.
That's crazy to me. You know what's even crazier is that the Indus Valley civilization is also very old,
Yeah.
and we'll go into this later on, because we're Indians, so we know a little bit more about that history. We'll do a
We'll have a separate episode
on
for that,
Yeah,
eh?
it's separate.
That'd be way
episode.
hard. Yo,
Yeah.
this could be. We could make this a series, bro.
Could be a series.
A sub series
Sub-series.
within our seasons, though.
Yeah.
Like if you want to follow at like this point of our season, you'll know that these guys are talking
Yeah,
about
if you guys
civilization
just want to listen to history,
and conspiracies.
you do that.
Have a sports section,
Yeah.
ancient history section,
Yeah.
shits and gigs,
Yeah. Music, whatever.
hyping each other up and shit. What do you like? Whatever, right?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Talk
Well,
about,
let us know if
talk
you guys
about
would-
success, whatever, all that stuff.
let us know what you guys like.
What you guys don't like.
You guys still haven't told us what you guys like. But yeah, agriculture. I want to talk about agriculture.
Yeah.
Irrigation systems. They created the first irrigation systems.
Which, in my opinion,
Yeah.
the greatest
Thing that they've done.
engineering marvel
Yeah.
in the history of the world.
Mm.
That and trains.
Trains?
Bro, being able to have long haul.
Locomotive.
Yeah, long
But you
haul.
could just do that with chariots.
No.
Chariots.
Do you
and
see the
horses.
amount of material trains move nowadays, bro?
Yeah, I know, but trains back in the day didn't move that much around material.
I reckon they did. It was just carriages. All they adding.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, we have rail tracks from like the 1700s, which is still be.
Oh, you mean? Oh, okay. You mean like Industrial Revolution?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you're thinking like back. In
Yeah. I was like, I don't know if they had trains.
No. So okay, sorry.
No, I
I
was
should,
thinking about
two
chariots.
greatest engineering marvels.
Yeah.
Trains and the irrigation system.
Yeah.
Because you said so the topology of the Tigris River, right?
Topography.
Topography.
Yeah.
How you were saying that it was very unpredictable compared to the Nile.
Compared to now, you think Nile's a more chill river?
Now, what I mean by that is like the Niles. So when the Egyptians used the Nile to create their civilization, so their whole fucking civilization was built around the Nile,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
They used the Nile for farming. All the fertilization happened through the Nile. Everything was the base. Transport was through the Nile and everything. The Nile had very periodical floods,
Mm-hmm.
right? There were very periodical levels of high water, low
High
water,
tide, low tide, yeah.
and all that stuff.
I don't know. No, high tide, low tide is not the right.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like it's
Yeah,
it was
Water
very
level,
measurable.
water level, yeah,
it was
water
very
level.
measurable, right?
Yeah,
With the Tigris River,
yeah,
it wasn't measurable.
yeah. Why is that? What's the reason that there's the non-seasonality of the Tigris flooding?
Ow, that's such a I would not know.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, I would not know
yeah,
because this is like weather behaves how weather behaves, right?
yeah,
Rivers behave the way the rivers behave.
yeah.
Maybe the inlet from somewhere upstream causes it to be like causes it to be
Volatile.
very unpredictable.
Yeah. Volatile means
Why was it? You just why was the Tigris River?
yeah. So it's critical climate-driven droughts and severe water pollution. The flow of the Tigris originates in the mountains of Turkey before traveling through Syria and Iraq. Upstream dam construction. No, that's just
that's more
that's
recent
just
times.
most recent times. Yeah, I mean probably it's just the terrain, I reckon.
But the
Just
thing is,
environment,
right?
terrain,
So
yeah.
this is how smart humans were. They knew what they were dealing with, right?
Yeah,
Obviously, Egypt came afterwards, but they knew what they're dealing with, and they created a whole irrigation system
just to combat that.
just to combat that,
Yeah.
and at the same time thrive
from that.
from that as well.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This was 6,000 years ago.
Yeah,
No, we're going back into it. So the fucking last 290,000 years ago, what the
Yeah.
fuck were they doing?
yeah. Well, I mean, we'll get into that. We'll get into that later. So, irrigation, bookkeeping, timekeeping, societal structure, legal codes, and astronomy. Astronomy. Okay, first of all, how did they map the stars without telescopes? Because the telescope was only invented in the 1600s.
Yeah.
So-
in some freaking European
So
country.
they just used their eyes.
Which is crazy to me, bro. They use navigation,
Yeah.
constellations with their naked eye, bro.
Yeah, because seafaring was before that, right? Humans started developing tools, art, and becoming seafaring species like 50 to 60,000 years ago.
We had boats and stuff 6,000 years ago?
Yeah, 60,000 years ago. Yeah,
Okay, see, like,
They
you
were
know what I
seafaring.
mean? If 60,000 years ago we made boats,
yeah,
which is like something we still use to this day, bro.
yeah. But it's
What else is-
It's a different technology though.
It's the same
It's not the
principle,
same. It's not rafts.
though. It's the same
It's the
principle.
same principle, but you can also develop a principle to its utmost
But
perfection.
you develop a principle
perfect
through
perfect state.
No, but you develop a principle through the resources you now have, boy.
Mm.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you one example. Pulleys,
Yeah.
right? Way back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what else is a pulley?
Mm.
A fucking crane, bro.
Yeah.
At its basis, a crane is just a pulley, bro.
Yeah.
It can lift X amount of tons while weighing only this amount of ton.
Mm.
The further you go away from its fulcrum,
Fulcrum, yeah.
the less you lift, right? It's all one principle.
Mm. That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you are only developing your principles, or sorry, what were you saying?
What do you mean?
You're developing your principles, the same principles, only because you now have access to more resources.
You were saying that.
Yeah. No, but what was the word? It was principle, right?
Yeah, principle. Yeah, principles. Yeah.
Right. You now have iron.
Yeah.
You have bronze. You
Yeah.
have copper.
Now you have. Then after that it comes, whatever, fucking palladium, titanium,
Yeah.
all the different minerals, metals and stuff.
You've now created titanium,
Yeah,
like,
aluminium, all of that shit.
plastics, and all that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Plastic might
dude.
also be one of the greatest inventions as well.
So So if humans were able to develop that much technology in 6,000 years, from the time we first started bookkeeping, recorded history. I mean, we could have done that before, and
But we just don't have any
records
record of
for
it. Yeah.
So 6,000 years ago, we started bookkeeping, and now we have computers or AI that can bookkeep for us.
Mm-hmm.
In 6,000 years, we've done that much advancements in technology, food, societal structure, everything. So what I'm thinking, this is just what I'm thinking, is there must be some sort of merit to Graham Hancock's theory, right? So before the Younger Dryas, which is 10 to 12,000 years ago, and
Well,
the
explain
200
the Younger Dryas to the people that don't know what it is.
I just did. I did at the start of the.
Oh, the cataclysm.
Yeah. The
Ice
cataclysm.
Age.
Yeah, the Ice Age. Yeah. So for 290,000 years, Homo sapiens.
294,000. Let's add extra 4,000 years.
Yeah, 294,000 years. 294,000 years, we were not doing any of that stuff, and then all of a sudden, at 6,000 years ago,
We decided to build cars.
We decided to branch out of hunter gatherers, right, and then start keeping structure. I just think that's just wild to me.
It baffles you, eh?
Yeah, it is baffling. Yeah, that's a good word. Yeah, that's a good word.
I was utterly flabbergasted when I started researching this after you told me.
Utterly.
What did I say?
He's ugly flabbergasted.
No, I said utterly.
Oh, okay, sorry, my bad.
My bad. Let me not say my words. Utterly flabbergasted.
Yeah,
Like when you start telling me about
I'm
this,
a grammar Nazi. Yeah,
when you start telling me this, I was like, holy shit! There's so much I don't know.
yeah.
There's so much the people that know don't know as well.
Yeah, well, there's so much that the humans alive right now just don't know.
So
you know what I think. You know what's funny is I think. Sorry for interrupting.
no, go ahead.
I think there's probably people out there that know so much about history, they just haven't come forward.
For what reason?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why they would not come forward. Maybe
They're scared of getting
maybe they're actually, like you said, like they're scared of actually
getting a head of a put on their mind.
recounting the true history of humankind. The true history of humankind.
So like they're just scared, like, oh, it's like, you know how people go when you find out too much about, like, the CIA, the FBI, politics and whatnot, people put a hit on you and stuff. Like there was a guy that invented how to, well, not even a guy, sorry, there was Nikola Tesla, sorry, what am I saying? There was Nikola Tesla who invented free electricity, and they're like, yeah, he's gonna go wrap his ass up, free power.
Yeah. Crazy.
Michael Jackson had so much control of the music industry. They were like, yo, let's get rid of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's crazy to me. Eh?
You get humans have also stopped humans from finding
The truth?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100%. 100%. Knowledge is power, bro.
So
Knowledge is power. If you think about it. If you know fucking 300,000 years worth of history,
yeah.
none of this really matters. You're here for 80 years.
Yeah.
You, in grand scheme of things, you don't really matter.
Oh yeah, we're very insignificant.
Yeah, you know what I mean? On a floating piece of rock in the universe, in an expansion ever expanding universe.
A multiverse.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Hindus believe in the
Yeah.
multiverse. I mean, I believe in the multiverse as well.
I mean, it wouldn't be crazy to think, though, right?
Yeah,
If you can go so far smaller, like the Planck or whatever,
yeah,
then you can go so far huge, bro.
yeah.
Like apparently, we're closer to the size of the universe than we are to the Planck.
That's insane. That's crazy.
So we're closer to the biggest thing in that we know of,
Yeah.
the observable universe,
Yeah,
than we are
Compared
to the smallest
thing that we
thing
know.
in the observable universe.
yeah,
What are we talking about right now?
yeah.
But it's not even
And we
like
know
we're-
some massive things.
yeah, it's not even like
we know some massive things.
we're not even somewhat close. We're like 1 billion times closer to the size of the universe,
Yeah.
which is
Then we
than the Planck.
to the Planck. Oh, that's crazy. It just like size.
Yeah, and then it's
relative
like,
size.
so we're really insignificant. We really don't matter, right? So go beat up that kid just because you could. Nah, sorry, I don't mean that.
But yeah, 300,000 years, 290,000 years, 294,000 years of lost history. So come on, bro. You really don't think that there were Homo sapiens like, and because Earth is, what do you call it? There has been evidence of multiple cataclysms, multiple catastrophic events,
I know we're going with this now. Eh?
multiple catastrophic events, I'm
Yeah.
saying, and which have been so close to wiping out humanity. We're just such a what do you call
Fragile
it?
race?
Resilient.
Oh, sorry.
We are fragile, resilient, and just
We had a survival instinct
yeah, like we have those instincts to survive. Like we were talking about in the last episode, 1,200 people.
required to start a civilization.
That was the lowest
Oh,
the human species got to
And
at
how
one
long-
point.
refresh my memory. How long ago was that?
I mean, it would have been like some
100,000 years ago,
some
right?
100,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. But 300,000. So 294,000 years we did nothing. 6,000 years ago we started banking.
All of a sudden, like something would have had to change. Like like just the most mundane task. We just created banking, tax.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, were there taxes back then? I don't know if they were
There
taxes.
definitely
back
was.
then.
If you created a legal code back then, you 100% would.
I don't know if
Tax-
there was actually taxes. I don't know,
What's the idea of tax? Though? It's to benefit the nation as a whole, right?
Yeah.
If you've created an urban city
Yeah.
and everyone's got defined roles within that city,
Yeah.
at some point you need to put money into the city to grow the city,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So if you're a farmer and you make money from selling goods to merchants,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
That money goes to you. It doesn't really go to the city, right?
Yeah.
At some point they would have created like, oh, you should, because we've allowed you to work in this area.
Give back to us.
Give us a little bit of money, right? We've given you land and whatnot.
To provide the necessary infrastructure for you to
There you go.
strive, thrive, and build your business.
It's like a fucking catchphrase of like a dystopian fucking movie. Yeah. It's what you hear. It's like, when you get on the rocket ship in one of those like sci-fi movies, and that's what you fucking hear. The Earth is
Mind blown. 6,000 years ago was the first start of the dystopian human civilization.
There's just been a downfall from there, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And hey, that's what we're doing. We're trying to find different fucking planets to inhabit.
Yeah. You don't think 294, like, okay, in 6,000 years, we started building rockets, we started building vehicles. You reckon 294,000 years ago,
We couldn't do that.
there was like 100,000 years ago, there was not one smart person who started this thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they started this whole system
Yeah, because all it needs is one motherfucker, right?
to just
If you think
start
about
it. And then other people start thinking. They're like, oh, this, I
Like,
want to create a car.
Like Isaac Newton, bro.
Yeah.
He created calculus. How do you fucking create calculus, bro? He created calculus, bro. And-
Did he create calculus?
Bro, he created calculus, bro.
Is he the father of calculus?
He's bro.
thought he was- I know
he's the
he's-
greatest scientific mind we've ever seen, bro. And that's a one person. He figured out how the universe is mapped. The solar system is mapped. Calculus, differentiation, everything that he did,
Mid 1660s. Yeah, that's
we
crazy.
used that shit. So 300,000 years ago, there was just a single person.
What's his greatest invention?
Calculus,
Calculus?
100%.
Not
Math, bro. Physics is math. At the end of the day,
I know, but like not the gravity theory?
nah.
You don't think gravity theory?
Nah, calculus is way more. Force, the laws of motion.
How?
Laws of motion. Calculus, bro.
Calculus is important, but without
Without calculus, you wouldn't have figured out anything, bro.
you reckon?
Yeah. Bro, everyone uses calculus. I use calculus. You use calculus.
Do I use calculus?
Bro, calculate the area of a triangle.
So so calculus is a tool, yeah.
Yeah,
And
calculate
then
the
gravity
volume.
is just a phenomenon that calculus is used to prove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calculate the volume of a sphere. You
Yeah,
use calculus for that.
that's true.
Why does the Earth spin the way it spins? Calculus.
Mr. Isaac Newton, we got a lot to thank him for.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a
Not
lot
just
to
an
thank
apple
him
on the
for.
head, you know?
Yeah.
Laws of motion.
Yeah.
Crazy, bro, if you think about it, right? And that's all we require, G, for humans to just get a grasp of reality and achieve so much within that day.
Yeah.
Everything requires calculus. Software engineering, this all requires calculus, right? If one human I'm going back and keep going back into this. If one human can inspire that change within everyone, all right, usher some more people.
No,
more
but
towards
then
knowledge,
they would have to have the same sort of
drive.
no, they would have to have the same sort of intelligence.
Exactly, but if one person can pass on, how does intelligence get created, bro? You have a professor, right? You have a teacher. He teaches you, and you gain that knowledge, and you apply that knowledge, right?
Yeah, no, but you can't teach it to someone who just doesn't have the capabilities.
Everyone has a capability, though. Every human has a capability.
No, bro.
To gain knowledge?
To gain knowledge, yeah, I know, but some people just don't have the capability of understanding these complex systems and principles that are.
But you get ushered through it, right?
So you're telling me someone who's not naturally gifted in mathematics is going to then learn everything from a teacher and be the next best mathematician?
No, that's not what I'm trying to say. Is like
That's what I'm saying. You have to have some sort of inherent capability or talent for you to actually be able to understand, comprehend those principles.
But you could learn those principles as well. Like.
You could learn those principles, but then you won't be able to utilize them.
Yeah, but if so what I'm trying to say is, going back into right, so like 6,000 years, prehistoric. If you just had a select few amount of people, who had their will to find more knowledge, advanced humans and whatnot, like how is that not possible?
Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna keep going back to that point that I've just made, bro. Just because your teacher is intelligent doesn't mean he can transfer this. He can transfer knowledge. He can't transfer the same level of intelligence.
But if knowledge keeps getting passed around, right?
Yeah, I mean, obviously,
it'll reach one motherfucker, right?
It will reach someone. But I'm not saying. I'm saying that you can definitely pass the knowledge around, but for the knowledge to be used, you need a person who inherently
has I agree.
The talent and the intellect and the intelligence to be able to use those theories, those principles, calculus, and the theory of gravity to then create something useful out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
That makes
that makes sense.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah. So you can't just so let's say, I don't know, someone with an IQ of 30 or 40. You can't tell that person, oh yeah, this is what gravity is. Now go and create a spaceship. You know what I mean?
They can calculate the thrust required to lift this thing off his bucket.
You have to have that. You have to have a brain which is wired that way. You have to have the intelligence to be able to comprehend those principles. This is what I'm saying. So once you comprehend those principles, then you can utilize those principles and the theory and the mathematics and all of that knowledge to then prepare something which is useful out of those. You know what I mean?
And you think humans going to do that?
No, what I'm
300,000 years ago?
What I'm saying is, what I think is 294,000 years ago, they were definitely.
That's going to be the buzzword. That's going to be the buzzword for this episode.
What?
294,000.
294,000 years ago. So, bro, I guarantee. I'm not guaranteeing. I'm not guaranteeing it, but there's a high probability that in those 294,000 years, in that time span, there were civilizations which rose and civilizations which fell because of cataclysms. That were probably more technologically advanced than we are right now.
And
there's a high probability of it.
And that can explain why we have so many monuments and marvels in this world before our time we can't explain.
Like, even think about it. Okay, the Epic of Gilgamesh, right? Which says floods, right?
Yep.
The Mayans depict floods, which wiped out the human
The
race.
Mesopotamians.
Noah's Ark,
Yeah.
flood. I'm pretty sure the Inca also predicted flood. So all of these flood stories
Around the same time.
around the same time, there has to be some sort of merit to it. Like, it's not just at that point. It's just not okay.
It's
one
not a coincidence
person,
at that point,
Yeah,
eh?
at one civilization says, yeah, flood. Two civilizations say
Coincidence.
flood. Yeah, there could have been some communication.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there could have been communication between all those different civilizations, but
Yeah, but
There's
why
no
would they? Why would it
coincidence.
matter to them? Like, you know, if I'm sitting in South America and a flood happens in Damascus in Syria, what the fuck would I care?
exactly.
You know what I
Unless
mean?
it
I would have known that in my
threatens
history.
your existence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have known that in my history
Yeah.
because I don't really care about it, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, unless it threatens your existence, you don't really care about it,
Yeah, true.
right? So for you to document that stuff, it would have had to threaten your existence. You know, Noah, man, that ark.
Yeah.
Apparently they say that they have found Noah's Ark as well, but
Whoa.
I don't know. Yeah, apparently they say they found the Covenant as well,
The what?
the Ark of the Covenant, which is mentioned in the Bible.
I
Ark
don't
of
know
the
what that is.
Covenant.
I don't know what that is.
Well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it later. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, okay, so the first recorded great leaps of tools, arts, and our technological advancements in seafaring were recorded 50 to 60,000 years ago.
Mm.
So you don't think that people who were able to build boats were smart enough to build rockets? Who knows? Like I was saying last episode, who knows? Some humans could potentially already be in space, traveling,
And they don't know.
and they don't know that there's been another, another rise of civilization after that cataclysm. They don't even know that cataclysm happened because they weren't even there.
They're just floating in space on a different planet somewhere.
Imagine that.
Imagine that, bro.
Yeah.
Because the universe is so big. You're telling me there isn't life out there somewhere?
Yeah. I don't know if you know about this. It's called the wow signal. There was a signal that
Yeah,
NASA
back
picked
in
up
the-
wow out of the blue.
Back in the day, this was like NASA found it.
Yeah.
It was like a radio transmission, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember about this.
Imagine if it's just humans
Communicating with us?
from a different civilization before multiple cataclysms communicating with us.
Yeah, and if they could communicate that with radio transmissions and they created that a while ago,
Yeah.
what else did they create?
Yeah, they're probably they're more superior in technology than we are. Imagine
Because they
bro.
had more
Imagine-
time, bro.
Yeah. Imagine next episode someone knocks on the door. Men in black suits.
And we have to get up.
We need to talk. Imagine that, bro. That's crazy.
Yo, if something happens to us next episode, we don't repost, you'll know what happened. We've spoken too much.
If something happens to us, then it was the Men in Black.
I think you were gonna say it was the FBI.
What? How did they have the idea of the Men in Black? How do people have these ideas?
Fuck that, bro. How come the Simpsons have predicted everything?
Yeah. Someone definitely has time traveled.
It happens once. It's
Yeah.
okay. Whatever. It happens twice. Oh, it's a coincidence. It happens 3 times. You start raising eyebrows, right?
How many times has the Simpsons predicted?
Too many times, bro. Too many times. Ebola, Trump becoming president, floods, all that shit they predicted. The World Series,
15 to 34 major real world events. Though some broader pop culture logs track up to 57 coincidences.
57 is not a coincidence.
There's no 57 coincidences in the world, bro.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Coincidence.
Okay.
Coincidence.
Coincidence. That's what you're trying to say.
Yeah. Imagine.
When have you ever said coincidence before?
I haven't. But it just came out. It gets you thinking, right? It gets you thinking.
You reckon the people that own Simpsons have some sort of contact?
I mean, it could.
That's too conspiracy theorists.
It couldn't even be
Not
that.
that
It
way.
couldn't even be that. I mean, It could just be that person just discovered time travel. That person just discovered time travel.
If humans have discovered time travel, right,
Yeah.
there'll be someone on Earth right now
We can time
that
travel.
is not from the same era as we are.
Yeah, there could
And
be
he's just not
there
telling
could be
us.
a traveler among us, yeah.
Yeah, he would also know the same paradox as we know, so he just would not change history, would not try to alter history in any way.
Yeah, I mean, if you do anything to change
But then
history, I mean, it could
but he can't
have
do anything then,
cataclysm
bro.
events, huh?
He or she can't do anything.
What do you mean?
Like they can't join a job because you've now changed history a little bit. You stop someone else from getting a job. That person can do something else.
Well, who cares if you want? Why would you need a job if you can just time travel, bro?
Oh yeah, I'm
Why would
sorry.
you-
I'm,
why
just,
would
I'm
you
so
need a
stuck
job?
on society. Societal
Yeah. Why would you need a job, bro?
semantics of time
Or
traveling.
you just time travel back to a place.
Go rob
where,
somebody, come out.
Where? Yeah, exactly. You can be in the right place at the right time.
Because if you
You-
time
you
travel,
have-
you know all
Bro,
this.
you literally have, what do you call it? You literally have access to unlimited resources if you're time traveling.
You're right. Because you can be at the right time. Yeah, and unlimited time as well, bro.
Yeah.
Well, not unlimited time, you'll
not
die,
unlimited
you'll die.
Time, he'd probably die. I mean, he could probably just time travel to a point where humans have discovered
Immortality.
immortality.
The elixir of life.
Yeah. Elixir of life is water, bro. Elixir of life is water and green tea. Elixir of life is green tea.
Anything else?
And water.
What about Red Bull?
Fuck Red Bull.
No, we like Red Bull. Red Bull sponsor us.
Compared to water and
How is water going to
I wouldn't-
sponsor us? Right?
Huh?
How is water going to sponsor us?
Fiji water.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Evian water.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Smart water, black water, vitamin water.
You know?
You're right. Yeah.
But yeah. Really gets you thinking. It really gets you thinking. 300,000 years, bro. Homo sapiens been around for 300,000 years, 6,000 years. It's a bit. Very, very, very
5%.
tiny
5% of
Tiny
the.
fraction.
6% of the. What? Yeah.
It is
6%.
It's about 5. It's about
5%. 5%.
oh no, it's actually less than that, bro.
Oh yeah, because
It's less than
30,000
that.
would
Yeah,
be
yeah.
10%.
Yeah, it's less than that. It's
It'd be 2%, bro.
2%. Yeah, 2%.
2%
2%.
of human history we know what the fuck.
98% of human history
It
has
just
been lost.
hunter gatherers.
has been lost. Has been so no. Think about it. Think about
So
it.
98% of people are just cavemen.
Yeah.
Oh, not cavemen, sorry, but like
In the grand scheme of things. And this is okay. Even going further back, bro. 300,000 years of Homo sapiens. What about before that?
Yeah, but then but Homo sapiens would be the modern day humans, right? Like the humans.
The modern day humans. Yeah, I know.
But they would be the ones that are most sociable creatures and all that.
Most knowledgeable, sociable creatures. But
Like
you don't know
Homo
that.
Homo erectuses weren't fucking.
You don't know that.
The Neanderthals weren't out here.
What do you mean? We have people have Neanderthal DNA in their some people have Neanderthal DNA.
Yeah, but that's because we derived from them, right? It was a process, right? It was Homo erectus first, Neanderthals came.
No, they existed at the same time, bro.
What?
Yeah, Homo sapiens existed at the same time as Neanderthalus.
We were breeding with Neanderthals?
Yeah.
Is that how like a mule gets created? Like a donkey and a horse?
No.
Okay.
So
Sound dumb.
they existed. Neanderthals and Homo sapiens interbred within the past 50,000 years. Last 50,000 years, they're interbred. That's what I'm saying. People have Neanderthal DNA. 50,000 years. Okay, fucking 300,000 years. 50,000 years is fucking heaps, bro.
And we only know 6,000. That's 10%.
That's like 11 to 12%.
Yeah.
Of 50,000 years. That's crazy to me, bro.
What's been lost though? What's been lost and what hasn't been discovered? Or what's been hiding?
You don't know, bro.
Yeah, fuck.
You don't know.
There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. And that's coming from just one civilization as well. That we know of.
That's one civilization. You're completely right.
Yeah.
That's one
It's like
civilization.
all the 4 other major civilizations from
What about
the cradle of civilizations.
What were you saying? China, India,
Incas.
Mayan, and Inca, was it?
Yeah.
And so Mesopotamia, China,
There was
India.
6 of them.
Mesopotamia, China, India,
Egypt.
Inca, Mayan, and Egypt.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a lot. That's just one. That's one, bro. And it makes you think, really, bro? Really? You really think 6,000 years ago was
bro,
the
you're
first
fuck
recorded
right.
civilization?
Yeah, right, bro. There's shit's been lost though.
Especially if
Atlantis.
we have evidence, especially if we have evidence of multiple cataclysms. Really, man?
Fuck, you're right, Gene. So people are like obsessed with Atlantis, bro.
Yeah. Fuck, could be right. It could be true.
It's a fallen city, bro. Who
Could be
knows where it
true.
is?
Could be true.
Fuck, we're gonna our brains gonna explode now.
Yeah,
eh?
okay.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, you wrap it up. You wrap it up.
Men in Black don't come back for us. Don't come out for us. We're just two young brothers that have a lot to learn, have a
Yep.
lot to live through.
Yeah. We want to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah. You just see us completely change tunes. Like, yeah, so everything we know now is just what we know now. Next episode, eh?
So
it's not really.
whatever we know is documented.
Yeah, I mean, like the pyramids were built because they were just built. Like you just slaves. You do a lot with a lot of manpower.
I do have to add one thing, eh? So they used to say that the Sphinx was 4,000 to 6,000 years old.
Who?
Sphinx, the Great Sphinx.
Oh, Sphinx. Yeah.
But apparently, water erosion,
Predates it. How much?
10 to 12,000 years.
So
there's a
17,000 years old.
six- No. So there's a 6,000. So they say it was 4 to 5,000 years
Yeah.
old or 6,000 years old. But now they say they could be 12,000 years old, 10 to 12,000 years old.
So about 7,000 years.
That puts it in the realm of the Younger Dryas.
Holy
That's what I'm saying, right? Connecting the dots, saying that puts it in the realm of the Younger Dryas.
That should be the first thing we said, bro. Holy.
Yeah.
So Sphinx, if the Sphinx was created around the time of the Younger Dryas, that means people had tools to do that.
To do that, yeah. They were doing
in the Stone Age.
No, Stone Age is
Yeah, but the Middle Ages didn't start until the Mesopotamians came in.
true. That's crazy, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, but no, you're
Yeah, we're gonna get killed in next episode. We're not gonna be here.
You
Right?
wrap
Fucking
it up.
hell.
You wrap it up.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know the next civilization you want us to go through. Right?
Yeah,
How many of these civilizations you want to go? We can have an ancient history section from now on.
yeah. Which is what we're saying. Which
Yeah.
is what you're saying.
Yeah, we can have an ancient history section of on our podcast,
That'd be dope.
and we can just delve into shit.
Yeah.
Let us add more conspiracies and ideas and everything into this. Right?
Yeah.
Add on as well.
Let us know what you would.
We're at a thirst for knowledge.
Yeah.
That was the reason we started, right? It was a thirst for knowledge, on
yeah.
all topics
Yeah.
and aspects, right? We have thirst for knowledge, and we want to throw out our knowledge as well.
Because knowledge should be
Shared.
not kept secret.
Every now and again we might have another Isaac Newton.
Yeah. Anyway,
Wrap it up there.
let's piece it out.
See you guys in
Peace.
the next one.